Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. I think we're about halfway through Case 4 here, and this is a flashback case, and we're playing as Mia Fey. Now, we have Dahlia Hawthorne, or Melissa whatever she wants to call herself now. We have her backed into the corner, because we're saying that she's the real murderer in this case. Unfortunately, we kind of know, because this is a flashback taking place before an even earlier flashback, that she kind of doesn't see any repercussions from this. So, not good. Not good, I don't think. That's not gonna stop me from trying my best, though. I'm very interested to see what Dahlia is going to say next. During this recess, though, she would have the opportunity to collect her thoughts. Speaking of collected people, here's Terry Fall saying, "I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up." Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information, right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnap and murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for. Zebra Boy. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. Oh, this is unexpected. This picture, it reminds me everything. Is that correct grammar? I can't tell if this is a legit typo or if it's just Falls saying this. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart. Fall apart any minute. Oh! What if the bridge just broke under the person's feet 5 years ago? So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Ha! Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago. I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne. Whoa! Okay. Well then. Wait, if Dahlia's a college student, and she was someone's girlfriend 5 years ago, hold on. How old are these people? Age 25, so he was 20. And she was how young? Oh no! Oh no! Whoa, Capcom! Slow your roll! No! No! Your girlfriend? Huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? the victim's last name? Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister. What? Are you serious? The girl, let her go. So that's Dahlia in his arms. Shut up. Come closer and I kill her. My God, she has like a schoolgirl's backpack on. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong. No protect sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betray us. What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe kidnapping too. What? A make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia. My girlfriend. My love. My teen angel. Like child angel, you sicko. Ugh, did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas. I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too. Why? Valerie was in on it? Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We send to her dad. Jeez! Come on! Asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him to make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman... That woman, Valerie, she'd do it for real. She'd shoot at me for real. Me and Dahlia. I was shot an arm. Dahlia, she jumped in river. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me. This whole family's messed up. That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister to the roaring river 40 feet below. So, like, I don't know what Valerie's intentions were. She shot at Terry Falls for real, probably intending to kill him, just so they could split the 2 million 2 ways between the two sisters. I mean, I'm gonna assume that this is why Dahlia wanted to kill Valerie in revenge. I guess that would be the motive, I would suppose, but it does seem that Dahlia took a fake name. Like, she must have survived, but instead of reconnecting with Valerie and her family, she must have taken a fake name and just continued living on. But at some point, Valerie discovered the truth, because she wrote down a message saying that Dahlia had to come out with the truth. My goodness, okay. These 5 years, all I wonder is why? Why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's what he called her. Wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Oh, that makes sense. Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear an answer come from her mouth, that's all. So that's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Give it back to the Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? No, really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. With Dahlia? So, like, surely Terry Falls recognizes Dahlia in court, right? You know, if Terry did recognize Dahlia, he would have said something by now. Like, surely he'd have some outburst in court when Dahlia was called to the stand, right? So I'm thinking that in addition to changing her name into Melissa Thompson or whatever it is, I forget what it was, the last name, I think Dahlia changed her physical appearance too. It's hard to tell in the sepia, but her hair could be red. Maybe she dyed her hair, changed the way she wore it. I don't know. I don't know what she could have done, but I definitely think she must have changed her appearance too. That day, on the bridge. Oh, her hair is black! Yeah, her hair's black just like her sister's. So she's dyeing it red. I see. Okay. Dahlia put it in backpack. And then she dropped with it. She jumped on purpose. She wanted that $2 million for herself. Now gone. With Dahlia gone forever. Yeah, Falls thinks that Dahlia died in the river and her body hasn't been found. Into Eagle River. Oh my god, can you imagine what Mia Fey was thinking in the first case of this game when she met Dahlia Hawthorne? Oh my god. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now. We're about ready to go. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said, with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her, my sweet Dahlia. I never never found her. Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia, my teen angel. Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? Just 14. 14? Guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man. Angels these days. Falls takes the fall. Gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a... devil? I said it myself, she's wearing her braids like devil horns. Oh man, that's some strong writing. It's time, kitten. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeves now. You bet. Oh baby. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Bring it on! Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better? Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. You're a brave young lady. Not this again. I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer. A motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Yeah, I assumed that she wanted to tie up every possible loose end. Because she was aware that Valerie uncovered Dahlia's existence. The note, yeah, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Like, it seems like Valerie, a policewoman, a detective, was laying down an ultimatum. Either Dahlia comes clean or Valerie will, you know? So Dahlia had to act, just silence her. She chose that money for the life of her family. Jeez. Well, Miss Fey, do you have any evidence of a motive? Yes, of course. I think. Huh, you're still acting as tame as a kitten. Mr. Armando, listen. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it... Mia got this from him. Oh! My heart! Ah! Oh, that's good. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me? May I speak, Mr. Judge? Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like. I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true. I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her. Click. She lights right up. Very well then. Let's hear what the witness has to say. Oh boy. I was out of the country until the year before last. Well, were you now? Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. Didn't she say she'd been there before? No, I think all she said was that she just went to the mountain to take photos of flowers. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. You do, but we can't just show the ultimatum note, because in the eyes of the court, her name is still Melissa, not Dahlia. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago? Or kidnapping a poor girl? I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case. Alright. So let's see here. Nothing really jumped out at me. Like, we could show that a motive was used as ransom. A motive could be acquiring the diamond, but now this is too flimsy a tie just yet. I think we need to press everything here. Let's do that. So, what country were you living in then? We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed... It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone. I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification. I see. Very, very convenient. What kind of sob story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details? I might get penalized if I make her cry about her fake dead parents. But then again, the best way to catch someone in a lie is to ask them to explain every single detail. Then again, she's kind of had many, many years to work out the details, so let's just see what happens. Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in? Objection! Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case. I've lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. So I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Hawthorne. Yes, I think we've established that point. Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you've just stated to the official testimony? Yes, please, Mr. Judge. Ah, here we go. This is something we can counter. But with what? Like, obviously I could show the ultimatum part of the note. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. But again, in the eyes of the court, she's Melissa. If we want to use this ultimatum note, we'd then have to prove that this woman is Dahlia Hawthorne, and we have no way of doing that right now. And of course, we can't also prove the connection to Terry Falls, either. I suppose I want to press this, maybe. You didn't know either person? Are you certain of that? Yes. I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people. Oh well, that can't be helped. Why is he just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth? The first time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct? Yes. It really was a coincidence. Historically, every time a new addendum is added to the whatchamacallit, the testimony, that's the key to progressing. So I'm gonna come back to this line later, but I'm gonna press everything first. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing. You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts. Gold digger. Diamond digger. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to. Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess. Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college? Objection! The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. All that matters is that she has material witness to the crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent. Thank you. She's really gone too far. Miss Fey, you're treading on thin ice here. I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive. Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's... Objection! Unfortunately, Miss Fey, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? And why is that? The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that, at that time, an officer showed her this photo. That seems like a rather serious mistake. Ha! That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book. That's not fair. That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day. Let's see. A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death? Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such a deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. Objection! My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client? He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. What do you mean? You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What do you mean by that? Well, we couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right? Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification. Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, they probably would have tried to kill me. That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Fall's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. Have it added to the testimony. Your Honor, what the witness said just now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why I... Enough. Witness, if you would. My pleasure, Mr. Judge. Okay, how are you gonna phrase this? Guess I'm lucky I was wearing a white scarf. Let's see, actually. It was said that the scarf was a light blue. It's not white, just a light colored scarf. Do we say that the body was missing the scarf? So where else could the scarf had come from if not Melissa? Ooh. That's a good idea, actually. I think it might have something there. Let's see. Oh, no, this... I mean, we were thinking that, that woman there is... Yeah, we did say last time in court that, Melissa took the camera and had it do the delayed photo taking so she could pose as the detective, which she killed earlier. We could say that, yeah, hey, this fact still works with my theory. I don't know. Let's press this. What do you mean by lucky? Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like you said, then you yourself might have been killed. That would have been a terrible loss for this world. Looks like you pressed too hard this time, kidden. Mr. Armando? Keep looking around you and you're gonna lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. I see, maybe that's Diego saying, hey, back off from this. It's a red herring. You knew about that incident, but weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about this whole history. So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right? Yes. Can't let her get away with these lies. Listen to me. She's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow you're just gonna have to get her to show the court her true self. Right. Right. I want to say our best shot here is to show the note with Dahlia's name, written by Valerie. But then we'd have to prove that she's Dahlia, even if it did work, and we don't have a way to prove that she's Dahlia. She did have a reason, but we can't prove that. I'm gonna take Diego's hint and say I don't want to press this more. I don't want to show, like, the scarf or the photo as evidence to prove that, hey, this still works with my theory, guys. No, that doesn't feel right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with a note. I didn't know either the victim or the defendant. Oh. Dahlia Hawthorne deceased. Valerie's younger sister, victim of the kidnapping murder, fell from the bridge, nobody found. Do I use this then? Oh god! If I do use this, then this would be the thing I want to use, not the note. This is like more direct. But it just seems so random to just bust this out right now. I need a stronger lead-in. It would be too random to just go right off the bat and say, hey guys, this woman is actually Dahlia Hawthorne. It doesn't feel right. But I think it's my best shot. Okay, now that I know I have this profile, I'm gonna take one star and end everything just once more. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... I don't like this. Yeah, okay. Damn it. What do I do? Oh, I know what I should do! Time to look it up! Alright, I guess Diego's intuition was dead wrong. I do, in fact, show the scarf on this sentence.
Objection!
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. You were talking about this scarf right here, eh? Yes, that's it. The scarf the policeman was wearing. I've got her now. Just don't mess up. Do you? But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it is a light blue. No, I was... doesn't she know that about the whole white scarf identification thing? Like, from the court trial proceedings here, and not, like, the knowledge of what Falls or Valerie must have said? I'm confused. White? This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me. Oh. Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Objection!
Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but there's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... Well, this is literally the only piece of evidence that mentions the scarf that isn't the scarf itself. Wear white scarf for identification. Are we trying to build the angle that Melissa here set up the meeting between Valerie and Terry? I'm very confused. Oh, thank God. Witness, have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never. It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. I wonder about that. Oh, what do you mean? This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification. White scarf? Oh! Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster? No! Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Dahlia Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person? That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yup. The third person that knew the contents of the note was... is clearly Melissa Foster. She happened to know about the note. Like, yeah, that's exactly how she got the knowledge that it was white. Hang on there, kitten. What is it, Mr. Armando? Here, made some special cafe con leash for you. I put in plenty of sugar. Drink it up before it gets cold. Don't be shy. Why are you doing this? Your brain needs stimulation. Drink some of this and then think it over. What? What? But we just... Who else could it be if not her? What? What the fuck? Is now the part where we mentioned Dahlia? Because the note does say, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Is this... if that's a... it would be absurd, though. Like, hey, this third person named Dahlia knew about this note because her name's written here. That's just a ridiculous jump in logic. Like, if I took a piece of paper and wrote down someone's name on it, they wouldn't know about it. I mean, that's kind of the whole plot of Death Note, come to think of it. But, is now when We bring up Dahlia Hawthorne because that is literally the only other person that this makes sense about. I mean, they already mentioned Valerie knew of the note because she wrote it. Terry knew of the note because... Actually, why would he know about the note? He just told her over the phone to wear the white scarf. He wouldn't know that she would make a note about it. Whatever, I'm just gonna say it's Dahlia. Please. Oh, thank God. And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name, right there. What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne? Huh. Miss Fey must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. Also, the significance of Edgeworth saying Mia must be desperate to bring the dead back to life when she's part of the Crane channeling school is not lost on me. Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
Objection!
You said she was killed, but was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she died 5 years ago, when she fell off a dusky bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead.
Objection!
But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster, I believe that's the same age you are.
Objection!
Even you couldn't. Miss Fey, you're not saying... But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What? God, I love doing that. It never gets old. Ha! Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. A what now? But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hidden-run arsonist. I understand. If I can expose their true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. Witness, just who are you anyway? I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness. Yes, I understand. What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself. Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses. Well, what did he say? Looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. No way! But then why? If he hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't gonna say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. But I thought she died 5 years ago. We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see. Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
Objection!
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of the victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder?
Objection!
Really, Miss Fey, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you? Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Fey must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. What? We got a possible motive, though. I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Fey, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Oh, well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me. Ha! I think you need a little push in the right direction, kidden. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. Oh. That wasn't me. It was this guy. This crazy coffee addict. As if anyone could mistake his voice for yours.
Objection!
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. I am sweating bullets. You think you're in a tough spot, huh? Of course. Aren't I? No. You just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you. Up to me? The rashness of youth. How charming. Isn't Edgeworth younger than Mia right now? This is coming from someone younger than me. Yeah. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Fey, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? It's in the note again, right? Like it's either this or the diamond. But no, it can't be the diamond because this clearly implies that Dahlia kept hold to the diamond. Yeah, it's the note. Talk to Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out. That clearly reads as an ultimatum. Dahlia would kill their sister to silence her. The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth? There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. You tell him, sister. A terrific story, Miss Fey. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Fey. What was this secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne, Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh, yes. I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago. We believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf? My little maple leaf. Gee, I wonder if he's Canadian. Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. Oh, right on. 5 years ago. I think this video's evening out to be exactly 1 hour right now. But what the hell, why not? Let's just finish this case. I feel like it's going to end. I really do. Or... it could not? There could be like a good 40 minutes left. And then the second video that would come after, this would be a little short because I want to leave it off before starting the 5th case, which will surely be a thing. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I think I do want to call it now. I don't want to take the risk. For all I know, the next video could be like 20 minutes long, or even 10. No, wait! I take it back. I do want to finish this. Let's do this. Hold it. Hold it, past Zephyr. Future Zephyr needs to make an executive decision. So, it turns out the remainder of the video ended up being exactly 1 hour long, which, of course, is perfect for another video, so I'm actually just gonna end this here and split it in two, so sorry if I hyped you up with how I was talking about continuing right there, but no, I don't want to put out another 2 hour long Phoenix Wright video. It feels so wrong, and I always feel guilty about it, which I guess is kind of funny, considering, you know, guilty. Someone's guilty here, and it's me. So, sorry. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. I thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you next time. So until then, please take care.